Bradshaw Ranch. That's probably one of
Mm,
the first places I'd like to go to,
yeah.
as Sedona is believed to be one of the most popular UFO hotspots in the United States. And you're also dealing with like vortexes and stuff, so they say, and all of these different things. Now, for those that aren't familiar with Bradshaw Ranch, it's very similar to
Mhm.
Skinwalker Ranch. It was owned by the Bradshaw family. They wrote a whole book on it. Then in the early 2000s, it was bought by the United States government. They kicked everyone out, they bought the land, and apparently they were doing significant investigations. Locals had mentioned if they stood on a very certain mountain, they're able to look down at Bradshaw Ranch and see scientists walking around. And if you were to walk near the premises, there were people, again, in the early 2000s, there were military officials with rifles or guns or whatever protecting the area. Now, since then, it has been abandoned, but it is still classified as private property. You're not fully able to get in, otherwise, it is classified as trespassing. But to my understanding, the government is no longer doing research in that area, but it is not stopping the immense strangeness that is taking place in the area, at least according to the locals in
Yeah.
Sedona, Arizona. Now, the second place I'd love to go to is obviously Skinwalker Ranch and the Bridgewater Triangle in Massachusetts to find my very own Puckwudgie. I want to see a Puckwudgie so bad.
Why a puck
Oh,
budgie?
Why? Well, number one, he is like Mr. Mascot on my
Ah,
channel. This is Puck the
gotcha.
Puckwudgie. But in all seriousness, in all reality, these kinds of cryptids are a type of goblin that are very mischievous, also a little bit evil as well. And if you
Mhm.
stand near a cliff near the Bridgewater Triangle, they will push you off, and they have allegedly fire arrows that they will shoot at you. The very interesting thing about these goblins is that those legends are consistent across the world. We
Yeah.
hear them in Peru living in mines. We hear about the leprechauns living in Ireland. We hear about the Puckwudgies in the Bridgewater Triangle. And I just think it's very odd, kind of like the Bigfoot, to where we hear these stories consistently across the world, across time, but we haven't found one yet.
Right.